Hi, I'm Mary, a librarian turned book reviewer with a focus on stories written for kids, tweens, and teens. Today I get to share with you this book called People of the Sun. It's the third in the Eye of Ra series by Ben Gardner. This story starts about a month after siblings John and Sarah moved to Maryland with their family for their dad's job. But this time, instead of staying in Maryland, they're across the country in Santa Cruz, California, visiting their Aunt Lorraine. They're out on a hike and they experience their very first earthquake. And after the earth stops moving, a couple of strangers come out of the woods and approach John and Sarah, saying that they are the only hope for humanity. So they whisk them away, this time to the future, to learn exactly why they're the only ones who can help and where they need to go next. This story focuses on a couple of different things. So it has a lot of time travel elements, and instead of just going to the past, they also go to the future. And there's a lot of implications that go along with that. You can change history, but if you can change it, should you? Do you have the power to do that? And if you're trying to save a lot of people, is that worth changing the future to do so? There's a lot of really weighty questions in all of that. But true to form, this story also takes you back in time to the land of the Mexica in central Mexico. And as John and Sarah quickly learn, this culture is known for its human sacrifices. So this story is a bit darker than the other books. Because of that, there are some more macabre scenes. But just as John and Sarah have matured through their adventures, so have the readers that have gone along with them. So even though there's a bit more weightiness to this novel, a bit more of that mind-blowing, thought-provoking narrative, it's fitting for those readers. So John and Sarah, this is only about a month after the previous book ends. They're still 11 and 12, but because of their experiences, they really have to rely more on each other than they have ever before, and in more ways than one, as you'll learn when you read it. So fans of these stories are going to love the vivid descriptions of the land of the Mexica. There's a lot of descriptions of not only the food, but the people and the culture, sports, and also the pronunciation of some of the more obscure words that are presented here as well. And at the end, just like in other books, there's a recipe that readers can enjoy. This is kind of a precursor to hot chocolate, although it's not sweet. So it's a little bit spicy and a little bit bitter, but it's an acquired taste, but something that if readers are really into history are going to eat up. And then also an author's note at the end goes into more of the fact and fiction that is presented in this story, along with links to other information. So if readers want to learn more about time travel and its theories, the Mexica people, or anything else related to that, it's going to be found here. So this is a really, really exquisitely done conclusion to this series, and fans of the first two books are going to devour this one as well. If this sounds like a great fit for you, I hope you look for it at your favorite bookstore.